This topic is called We Are Going to the Theater Today, Next Month, or in the Summer. And we will be talking about how to answer a question when asked about a date of a specific event. Let's take a look. In our previous chapter, we learned about how to ask about the date of an event. We know that when we ask when, we can have a general or specific response. When we ask what month, it's more specific because we're asking about the specific month. Or when we ask what day, it's the most specific question we can ask because we're asking about the actual day of the event. Let's take a look more closely at each of these different ways we can answer using each of these different words. When asking a general question, and when you want to give a general answer to someone who asks you a question using the word when, here's how you can respond. Someone can ask you just simply, when? Today, tomorrow, next month, next Christmas, next spring, or next year. Those are all general responses. We are not talking about a specific day, month, year, or time. It's just general. It's for those people when they ask you, oh, you're having a party. When is it? You say, I'm not sure. Next week sometime, next month, because you really don't want them to come. Or, when are we going to the theater? We are going to the theater today, next month, next Christmas, next year. When is your birthday? My birthday is in the spring, next month, or is around Christmas time. We can answer in all these different types of ways. When we're asking more specifically, or when we're looking for a more specific answer, to respond more specifically, normally when we use when, it's a follow-up question. That means we were previously having a conversation about something, and now we're actually trying to find out more specific information. So to answer more specifically, we can give the time, the day, or the month. When are we going to the theater? We are going to the theater tonight. That's the specific day and time of day as well. When is Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving is in November. When are we leaving? We are leaving on Friday. Here we have the month and the day. Let's take a look more specifically at what month. When we ask the question, what month are we going to the theater in? We're going to the theater in January. Whenever we ask a question about with the word it with a month, we're always going to use in. We're always going to use the preposition in January. And you'll see that in each and every one of these examples. That is the preposition that we use when talking about a month. And you'll also notice, that's why I have so many things circled, is that when we ask the question, what month are we going to the theater in, when we respond, we can use the exact same words that we used in the question. We just have to change around the place of the subject and the verb. In the question, the subject comes after the verb, and in the answer, the subject comes before the verb. So we have, what month are we going to the theater in? We are going to the theater in January. It's present in each of these examples. Take a look more closely. What month is Christmas in? Christmas is in December. What month is it in? It is in October. You see, what month comes at the end of the sentence, and we start the sentence with the subject when we answer the question. What month does spring start in? Spring starts in March. What month is your anniversary in? Our anniversary is in July. Let's take a look at when we look at what day. What day are we going to the theater on? We're going to use the preposition on. We are going to the theater on July 4th. On is the preposition that we use when talking about a day. So keep that in mind. What day is Christmas on? Christmas is on December 25th. And again, we can use the same exact words from the question and into the answer. We just have to change them around a little bit. We always start our answer with the subject. What day is it on? It is on Friday. What day does spring start on? Spring starts on March 31st. And there we have the month and the date and the day. What day is your anniversary on? Our anniversary is on February 14th. Oh, that's special, Valentine's Day. And here I put in parentheses the way these words are pronounced, because it's important to know how they're spelled in shorthand, but how they're also spelled in longhand and how they're pronounced. Just a quick recap. We looked at this vocabulary. We saw that when we use when we can answer generally or specifically, and with what month, we always are going to use the preposition in. And with what day, we're going to use the preposition on. And here's a list of all the different ways we can write a date in English. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And you can look, we go all the way up to 90th, the way it's written and the way it's pronounced. And then I went to 21st and 22nd and 23rd to show that when we have in the 20s or 30s or 40s, we just add 20, the word itself, so that would be 30 or 40, and then we are going to take the list from over here, 1 through 9. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson, and stay tuned for our next one. What time is the party at tonight? Ooh, we're gonna party, we're gonna party. We're going to be talking about how to tell time. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.